Yeah, that's a relatively controversial title to start a final first impression. Still, after getting my hands on the retail copy of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands early, I'm pretty comfortable saying that it's better than Borderlands. My confidence in such a statement stems from my love for all things fantasy RPG like Dragon Age, Fable, and The Witcher. Not to say that Borderlands was bad by any means, just that I prefer magic. It's the best. As mentioned previously, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is a new spin-off from the Borderlands universe that is its own game. It has been built to be that, and its existence was birthed from the immensely successful expansion Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep DLC from Borderlands 2. The hype for the title is nowhere near as high as I think it should be. The launch of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is, to a degree, being drowned out by a large portion of the gaming community that is still satisfying their masochist itch by continuing to grind at Elden Ring, which is understandable in some regards. The quirks of the game that I've been able to experience in the couple of hours that I have played have been a lot of fun, and more should be keen to get their hands on it upon release. Some of the promotional content that accompanied the earlier impression had me confused, but now that I have played it, it all makes perfect sense. The part of the game that I refer to is the top-down map, where you control your bobble-headed self to explore different areas. This represents the D&D adventure grid, and it comes with an array of unique features. Unlock paths to quickly traverse the map, find loot and golden dice, complete side quests for fellow bobble-headed NPCs, and experience Pokemon-like battle encounters in the tall grass. Bandits are hiding everywhere. Each region of the adventure grid also shows a super valuable completion progress bar that allows you to monitor the percentage of an area you have completed effectively. As mentioned in the previous impressions, there is plenty to do and explore. The dialogue in the game is a classic copy from existing titles, but it's not of a nature that I found repetitive and cumbersome. The jokes, banter, euphemisms, and timing was fantastic. It reminded me of the playful conversations I would have with friends in person in a time before COVID, making it feel like I genuinely was with a group of friends gaming in real life. As the world is set in a spin-off of Dungeons & Dragons, depth was added when characters broke away from their usual character persona to bicker, argue, or complain. It really broke the fourth wall.
Your party of heroes can't stop me. Already Wow, you guys got here fast.
Like you said, we're the heroes.
I know you're not supposed to like the bad guy, but hearing them complain about employee recruitment when you defeat wave after wave of the undead made me giggle, and I feel a little bad for them. I found it surprising how not unremoved I was from hearing the main voice actors for this title, because even though I know them from other roles, this game is a role-playing game, and that's how I imagine them being. I sat at the table with Ashley Birch, Will Arnett, Andy Samberg, and Wanda Sykes, as a newbie on my very first campaign as they played a character playing a character. The said gunplay has also had a magical wand waved over it to mechanically and aesthetically fit better within the universe. Automatic or bolt action arrow shooting weapons have a significant drop off at distance. There are varying magic abilities from self-cast to summon and forget. Some characters also have a magical companion that aids in their decimation on the battlefield. Though I had some new shiny things to play with, so did the enemies that, at times, I found troublesome while learning the unique ways in which they fight and how to counter them. I was not too fond of the invisible goblins that suddenly came into existence moments before blowing up. They suck. In conclusion, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands has hit the mark. If you're a fan of Dungeons & Dragons, you can say that Tiny Tina's Wonderlands has rolled a nat 20. I enjoyed every character interaction. The world was beautiful, exploring was fun, side quests weren't dull, and the fighting, while being Borderlands at its core, was unique enough to the title that it felt different. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands comes out on March 25th on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam. I can't wait.
And total badassery. She will now grant you entrance to the sacred chamber that holds
the Sword of Souls!